lobs it to the end zone. Brian Doyle in the end zone, ends it off to Alex, gets the first down and more. 40, 30, out.
Oh, and that is a touchdown! Touchdown, Legend Titans!
And go over the middle. Oh, it's going to be intercepted. That's my man.
All right, you are looking live at Echopark Stadium here in beautiful Parker, Colorado. The clouds have moved on from earlier this morning. We have a beautiful evening here in a football. Legend Titans versus the crosstown rival Ponderosa Mustangs. My name is Brent Neuenschwander. I'll be your announcer tonight. Tim Coit is on assignment. Joining me in the booth here is PE teacher extraordinaire Bill Wilson and a special guest JD Neuenschwander, former Legend Titan himself, and my son on the shout-out call sheet. We're about ready to watch the Legend Titans run out. All of them will be having American flags with them. They have a special game tonight. Folds of Honor is what we're doing. It's a Ponderosa thing that they do every year, and we have gone along with them the last couple of years to honor. It's a great thing that they do, where they raise money for the fallen service military people, men and women who have either lost their lives or been injured in duty, and it provides scholarships for their children. So it's a great thing all of us are doing. I saw hundreds of t-shirts for Folds of Honor today at school. We have a special guest, Justin Dodge, who was a 27-year Denver Police SWAT officer. He is one of our Legend family. He was injured during the Nuggets parade. Many of you watching will remember that. He tragically lost his leg in that accident, but what a great honor that he gets to be out there tonight.
Hey, what a great thing, man, to honor those that are serving our country, whether they're what branch they're in. We just want to shout out to all those that serve our country and want to thank you for keeping us safe here in the United States of America. We appreciate you, we love you, and we can't just say enough about your service and your sacrifice that you've made here for us so we can live this free world that a lot of people take for granted sometimes, you know what I mean? So sometimes myself, I feel like I'm down and out sometimes, but I really appreciate what our service men and women have done for us.
I mean, yeah, and might I add, as a graduated student from Legend High School, I've always loved the Ponderosa rivalry games, whether I was on the field or in the student section. The energy was unreal, and especially as a player, you know you're playing for just a beautiful cause. Remember all the dudes running out with the flags, just a very, very beautiful scene tonight, and I'm really excited to see how the Legends Titans come out to play.
Yeah, it should be a great night for us here at Echopark Stadium with the crosstown rivalry, man. Last year, Ponderosa was the home team and kind of punched Legend in the mouth a little bit, you know, got that first win. And how many years was that? First win in about 7 years?
Yeah, it's been a little bit since they beat us, so it's definitely a revenge factor tonight. We've got to try to get that back. But the Folds of Honor thing is a great thing that we actually come together as a community, two great schools doing a great cause for a great thing that we're trying to do. So sometimes you got to put the rivalry aside and do what's right. But
yep. Amen, brother.
It's going to be cool to see. The kids have a little something special here that I was told will happen pre-game here as well. That's been organized by the students of Ponderosa and Legend. So we got the coin toss going on. We'll see how that goes here.
Yeah, we'll start the shout-outs early real quick, too. We got my boy Max Wardeman up in the chat. Max, y'all better win that game tomorrow, pal. I know he's going to be traveling out to Iowa for his game tomorrow. I better hear some good things coming from that.
Go Hawkeyes.
I've never said that in my life.
Well, I'm more talking about the wrestling program over there. Dan Gable and the Brands brothers. And
Bill's shouting out to 1987.
Hey, I got to give some love to my wrestling family out there. But, yeah, what a great thing. Ponderosa, Legend coming together, representing.
I overheard, I think there's a special coin that the referee is showing the players right now for the Folds of Honor night. I didn't get a look at it. I think Walt thought I was going to grab it and run. Sometimes you got to go for the bonus where you can. But I wouldn't have taken it.
Yeah.
Not this one.
Looks like we got a heads call from the Titans. It is tails.
Tails never fails.
It sure doesn't.
That's what I always tell my guys when they go out for the coin toss.
As an official, when I do that coin flip, it does come up tails more than heads for all you captains out there. Better be paying good attention.
Bill, don't give away my tips here. I've had a lot of success over the years.
Hey, we got another shout out to the gents. We got Caden Smith and Maxwell Riley Glenn up at CSU Fort Collins right now. Appreciate the gentlemen for joining live. Hopefully there won't be too much harsh judgment on the announcing tonight.
Yeah, go easy on us, people. I've done this like.
Hey, we signed up for this. We know. Yeah. Keep it coming.
This is like the fifth minute that I've done this in my life, so.
I feel like this is NFL level at this point.
White, yes.
There's lots of good announcing going on in here. All right, here we go, getting ready for the Titans to run out of the tunnel with all those beautiful American flags.
Another cool thing we have coming out is we have a number of families of servicemen and women who are going to be coming out with their players here tonight with the team. There you see Sergeant Justin Dodge out there. And how about
that's such a great scene right now that we got beautiful. Going here at Echopark Stadium.
I believe he's being pushed by his son also.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
His son
awesome.
He's in my homeroom class. Special moment. Makes you proud to be a Legend Titan, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. It makes you proud to be an American,
That's true. That's true.
We're watching football on a Friday night. Doesn't get more American than that, I must say. Got to enjoy some Friday night lights here.
That's right.
Which fans are going to show up tonight, do you think? Which student section do you predict is going to be the loudest and the rowdiest?
Well, I'll tell you what. My guy Ryder Renault has the crazies going pretty good. So they seem to be pretty stacked over here in our fan base. So I'm thinking right now just ballparking a number. I'm not great at math, as everybody knows. I'm a social studies teacher, but I think our kids outnumber the Pondo kids, probably 2-1. That's a pretty strong ratio right there. Did I say that right?
Yeah, I say you're right, man. I say you're better at being an athlete than a mathlete, but I think you're right on there, bud.
I mean, they're only taking up one little tiny section over there, so apparently Pondo doesn't travel.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Is it a little too far? I heard Pondo's a little closer to DC Stadium than here.
Probably. Years ago when I started coaching back in I don't like to say how long ago, Pondo's home field was the DC Stadium.
Sweet, man. That was great.
That was. Here
Man.
we go.
Send chills up and down your spine there, buddy.
That was excellent. That was nicely done.
And while we were sitting there singing the pledge, looks like we got another shout out from the Owen Neuenschwander, otherwise known as my grandpa, Brent Neuenschwander's dad. They are out visiting Indiana right now, but I'm sure Derek is gonna love to know they've been supporting, and we're just excited to have him here tonight.
Papa New.
Yes,
Let's go,
sir.
Papa New.
Yep.
Showing you some love.
Yep. He'll be happy to know Casey got fed tonight.
Oh, that's exciting news right there.
All right.
And walked. All right, so we'll be kicking off to Ponderosa. So
Let's get this party started, man.
always what I like to do is defer when you win the toss, start on defense, but I'm a defensive guy, so that makes sense.
Yeah, how many years you been coaching the defensive side?
Well, longer than my son's been alive, so it's
I know it's a math question.
it's like plus,
Round up.
We're plus 20 years now. So
All right. Were you ever offensive side?
briefly, I didn't like it. It wasn't my temperament. It was too quiet in those meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to slam tables and get grumpy in the defensive side, and that was more that's where I felt at home.
But what's that thing they say for offense? There's like two bad things and there's one good thing that could happen.
That's when you throw a pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, help me out with that.
When you
Help me
throw
out
a
with that.
pass that three things can happen, and two of them are bad. Good if you're on the defensive side. There goes the chalk right there.
All right, chalk time.
Early chalk polls.
Hey, you know who loves the chalk more than anything?
The
Coach Clemenson over there, who's been at the stadium for 17, 16 years. He loves cleaning up that blue chalk
I bet he
after
does.
every Legend home
He
game.
does. Now, I was told that Pondo was supposed to shoot off some chalk too, but it looks like their chalk
They didn't feel like the early chalk.
malfunctioned. So hey,
I'm thinking the far sections are out trying to buy some of that chalk.
Hey, we've got the starters here on defense: Billy McGuckin and Jamar Yancey. I missed the other because I'm a rookie at this.
If I had to guess, it'd be Anthony, but I could
It
be
is
wrong.
Anthony.
So we got a
Back to pass. Ooh, pick right off the bat. Number
my
26, it
goodness.
looks like.
Well, that was quick.
Number 26 gave you back the ball. It looks like about the 15-yard line or so.
Hey, shout out Lucas
spotted on the
Bettendorf on that
19.
pick right there.
19-yard line, man. One snap, and we already have a positive in the defensive side for turnover differential.
That is a great start. That's how you like to start. That's why I like to start on defense. Good things happen. Now we got starting quarterback, sophomore Michael
That's Lucas.
Marcinich.
Lucas.
Our running
Lucas
backs,
Bettendorf.
Alex Martinez and Jaden Lawrence.
Ooh, Jaden Lawrence is going to get about 100 yards plus tonight, I think.
It's a strong
I would
prediction.
my
start there
guess.
with that prediction as well.
Offensive line, big, strong guys up front. Gonna
22, is
pave
that
the way,
Martinez? Number 22, Martinez?
led by
Took
Juju
the ball
in the
for
middle.
about 3 yards. Picked up about 3 yards.
About second and 8 looks like coming up from the about
Think they're-
17-yard
I
line.
think they're
here.
trying to establish the run right now, New?
That's a J.D. Brookhart staple, definitely.
Okay, all right. Well, looks like they're trying to get Martinez going here.
Little zone
Another-
blocking concept right there.
3-yard pickup. Looks like he picked up 3 yards. Looked like it's third and about 4 or 5.
Based on the spot, probably, about 5, 3rd and 5.
On the 14-yard line. Let's see if we can punch it in here. At least pick up the first down would be pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, don't want to have to make a decision this early in the game. Comes
Ooh, look at
reverse.
that. Who's number 3?
No one stayed home on Pondo's side. That's a touchdown.
touchdown,
right
number
there.
That is Jeffrey Baca right there.
That's Jeffrey
Jeff
Baca, you guys. Is that a
That's Baca.
senior?
Mr. Baca. He is a
He's
senior
a
this
senior.
year.
All
Shout out
right,
to Jeff, man.
congratulations.
No flags.
And that only
Love
took
Jeff.
about a minute 11.
It's good work. It's a great start.
Yeah, this game's starting very differently than last year's game, that's for sure.
They came out with some revenge in mind, right?
They did.
I mean,
Tough-
JD,
tough
you were here
loss.
last year, huh?
Yeah, tough loss last year.
Talk a
but
little
this-
bit about that, like experiencing that.
Oh,
you were on
man.
the field when that happened,
It was heartbreak. I mean, everyone was just disappointed. That's like a must-win game. You gotta own Parker.
When
And
you get your schedule printed out, right?
Yep.
Preseason schedule. What are the 2 games you circle?
Shap and Pondo, man.
Shep and Pondo, that's
All
right.
the Parker schools. Not Shap. We push him to the side.
Wow.
Extra
You
point
think
by
we might
Brady
get
Ryan
a
was
40?
good.
Might get a running clock here tonight. What do you think?
I would love to see a running clock this evening.
Is it too early, New?
Yeah, let's not talk running clock yet. It's a long game. We all have those thoughts, and we don't want to go there yet. Let's just get another good defensive stop.
Hey, we got Rory Bolter in the chat, too. I believe that young man is in California at the moment watching, but you are correct with that. Germ is like that. We love Mr. Bettendorf. Beautiful play from the young man.
Now, last week I predicted a pooch kick by Castleview, which they recovered. Not proud of it. I'm not seeing a good pooch opportunity right now, the way Ponderosa has this lined up.
I think it's going to be straight away.
I think Pondo has seen our pooch game. I think we're going to kick this one deep.
I think we're going to kick it through the upright right here.
Not much wind tonight, so.
Oh.
It is.
He did
Little
sky kick.
Pooched it a little deeper. Tough fielding.
Ooh, at the 1 yard line. Picked it up at the 1 yard line.
He
had to go for it. Looks like it's down at the 5 yard line, guys.
That's good
Whoa.
coverage right there.
That is good special teams right there.
Yep.
Right? How important is special teams, would you say, New?
Well, it's extremely important. It's one of those things that, as a coach, you always like to tell your players it's a third of the game. But there's programs who don't focus on it, and it usually shows. I've always been fortunate enough. Here was more of our linebackers, Nate Sandy, Eli Frakes, Champ Jones, Lucas Bettendorf, who got that pick before.
Wow, man.
Then we got Nice coming off
33,
the edge right there.
33.
That's Frakes, Eli Frakes with a great job,
Eli.
making a great read.
It's great to see Eli back as well. Him and Lucas coming back from injuries from last year, and both of them have been playing like some dogs, so it's great to see those two guys back.
Yeah, it always amazes me, like one or two defensive key players or even on the offense can make a huge difference in the outcome.
Yep, 100%.
Back to pass, number 7.
He's going deep.
Over,
He's looking way
10 yards.
too far.
Yep.
Overshot him by about 10 yards.
He's looking for number 12, the senior, Carson Keach, but overthrew him by about, I don't know, I think that ball just landed out in the reservoir out there.
Well, you know, the defense was right on that, so even if he would have got his hands on that, I think we would have knocked it down. Oh, big third down.
This is big. This is
Deep. Back to pass, it looks like. Take the snap, back to pass. Oh, they're coming in tight.
pressure.
Oh, another pick. Another pick.
This time.
Number
That's Eli Frakes again, dropping into coverage.
Wow,
Great job.
33. Is that Eli Franks?
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. That is 2 picks early, deep in Pondo, the Mustangs' territory. Wow.
One thing, I watched some film this week about Ponderosa, and they like to throw the ball. They definitely like to throw the ball.
Well, that's some good scouting report. That's
Their
probably why.
quarterback throws about 270 yards a game, but so far he's completed 2 to the Legend Titans. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, Lucas and Eli were paying attention this week when they're watching film. We got 15 in motion, 19 in motion. Run by Jaden.
Nice job.
Score him through for about 3 yards.
Nice job right there.
Yep. Way to keep your legs going, Lawrence. You know, Lawrence is one of the fastest kids in middle school over there at Cimarron Middle School. He's on that 4x1 relay district championship team.
Yeah, it shows, man, his speed. He had a nice run last week against Castleview. Got free on a nice long run. Looks like we got double tights right here.
It's good to see 19 back, Brian Doyle back from injury too.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Got it back though.
That's what we have to avoid right there. That was that was the problem last week. We had so many turnovers last week, including right here in the red zone. We could have easily scored 2, if not 3 touchdowns last week that we just basically gave away. So
is that a timing thing that they need to clean up a little bit?
Yeah, that's part of it. You know, I tell you what, Michael there, he's a great quarterback, but he's a sophomore, and he's still figuring things out. He's going to be excellent, and right now, I will say this, sometimes he gets a little rattled early, but he usually knows how to calm himself down.
Well, it's probably one of the biggest game in his life right now. You know what I mean? As a sophomore, good job pulling at that. That could have been disastrous right there.
So now we're going to have a 4th and long. So now a decision to be made here.
I don't really think there's decisions with J.D. Brookard. I think this is a go, go, go.
Oh, he's going to go.
Probably.
Got to get to the 10. It's about 19 yards or so. Yep, 4th and 19. Well, you're on your side of their side of the half, and your defense playing great. Why not go for it?
Yeah. Good chance to do something here. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little. I know we ran a reverse the last time, but we could see a little something.
Well, he's going to pick up some of the yardage, but just short. Better field goal opportunity, though. Got him closer by about 12 yards.
We got flags.
Uh-oh.
We got a flag.
This could be a problem.
Probably after the play, though, so this could be a change of possession. I believe it's going to be Ponderosa's ball. We got an unsportsmanlike on us. If I read the quarterback slips there, yeah, so that's going to be on us. It's going to be 15 yards. We're going to get back to Ponderosa. So Ponderosa's record on the year is 2-1. They beat Chaparral 42-14, which is an interesting score for those of us here in Parker. They lost last week to Golden 25-14, so they're coming off of a loss as well. So both teams want to try to get right tonight. Not what you want to do when you had them down there kind of deep in their end and then you give them 15 yards. But
yeah, you had it set up for a nice field goal opportunity, and you kind of blow that opportunity. We'll see what happens. I don't know, but the way that the Legend Titans defense is playing.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
Oh, offsides, false start.
Got a false start there. Legend got him. They did a little shift up front, little stem as we call it, and that movement caused
him back, huh?
Pondo to move him back 5 yards, so it helps us a little bit. Now the key is we got to make sure that we reroute receivers. Looks like Pondo's going a little spread here. They got a tight slot up there at the top. 2 receivers down to this side. Quarterback's in what's called a pistol.
Probably no gain there.
Very little.
Looked like
gain.
you had a little, 2-yard gain, maybe.
Maybe two. Nice job rallying to the ball by the Legend defense.
Yeah, you love that, huh?
Love seeing it. Love seeing it.
What do you keep reminding your defense? What's that called? I forgot what that called. Where you push them back in the middle.
Push it back in the middle.
Like, what do you call that? What do you want your defense to do? Like, what's the best thing they can do?
Depends on the play. Right now, just rally to the ball. Everybody right there has to have an assignment. Now, that is an interesting thing. Number 5 is not their normal quarterback, so Ponderosa is doing a little something different there. Number 5 is their best receiver, Max Mervin. So they're trying some trickeration things here. Now, their normal quarterback is number 15. So
reroute. That's what I reroute.
Oh, reroute.
Reroute.
Yeah, that's what you do with the receivers.
Yeah.
Receivers, you knock.
You want to reroute the receiver, right?
Reroute the receiver, knock him off the route, try to throw the timing off with the quarterback.
That's what I was trying to come up with.
Yeah.
I heard you say that a few times.
Yeah, I've yelled that a time or 7 in my life. So I'm kind of curious what's going on over there at Ponderosa. Too bad we don't have a sideline reporter down there where you could ask. That's why number 5 isn't at quarterback right now. If I had better eyesight, I'd try to take a peek across the way and see if I see number 15 on the sideline for Ponderosa, but that's a bit of a distance and the eyes aren't what they used to be.
We have a shout out from Sue Leonard in the chat. Looks like it's Michael's aunt and uncle watching from Madison, Wisconsin.
All right, check off Wisconsin for another state we got
Wisconsin
tonight.
Appreciate you guys for joining us this evening.
Little quarterback draw right there. Here comes 49 coming into the game is a tight end for Ponderosa.
Ooh, this is a big deal right here. Fourth and 1.
4th and 1. They're bringing in a tight end. They brought in a couple of other bigger bodies here for blocking. They're going under center.
I think they're trying to pull them off sides.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're trying to do. They just called timeout. Yep.
Yeah, we've seen that. That's their second timeout.
Good discipline there by the D-line for
Dude, your defense,
Legend.
if you're the defensive guy right now, you're loving that.
It's a good thing. You're always proud of your guys if they don't jump right there.
2 quick timeouts in the first quarter. That could come back to cost them late in the second quarter.
Good gamesmanship, though, by Coach Cohen over there on the Pondo side. I've got a shout out for Coach Johnston out there on the sideline. He's tight ends coach here for the Legend Titans. Now Pondo's going to punt it away here.
Probably a good choice. Definitely a good choice. Special teams coming up for the catch.
Nice catch.
Oh, nice cover by number 20.
Okay.
That's pretty good. No one blocked 20 coming
Peyton
through.
Auckland on the return. I always say number one thing I care about on punt return, just catch the daggone ball. That's all I care about. I don't care if you get 1 yard of the return, but just catch it, because if you don't catch it, you're going to lose.
It's going to be some problems.
15 to 18 yards on average. That's math again, Bill.
Wow, buddy.
I've dropped more math today than I ever thought possible. It's quite a thing.
Watch out for that Legend math department.
Yeah. Rob Doyle coming to get you, my man.
Hey, look who we got in the house. Look who we got somebody here.
We got Officer Britton in here. I think he wants to do his own special shout out.
Yeah.
Hey, when a police officer asks for their headphones, you give them, Bill. There's no questions.
Oh, there we go. How's it going, guys?
Great to see you up here, Officer Britton.
What do you think of this game?
So far, we like it.
Who's number 19 out there?
That is Big Brian Doyle.
Oh, Brian. We'll wait after this play here. So I got a special announcement. We got Donna Neidhart, Hamilton, Montana, listening in. That's Brian's grandmother.
Oh, that's a special thing right there.
And then his uncle is Kevin, and his cousin Cash, and his Aunt Tanya. Darby, Montana.
Darby, Montana. So we got Montana represented in the house tonight.
Well, I'll ask you this. Do you know where the coach was?
Where?
Our coach is from.
Montana.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Montana connections around here.
Yes.
All those Doyles come from Montana. Coach Thielen comes from Montana.
Janice's mother is an angel to deal with Janice when she was younger.
I believe that. Same thing with Rob's parents, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, they're in the house right now.
Yeah, here's supporting Brian. We talked about how great it is to see him out here. Oh, this was a big 4th down play right here. We'll see both sides are pointing it. We'll see what the ref
I think
says.
they got it. Oh!
Oh, man, that's a rough go.
Well, I just wanted to shout out to the people in Montana. They're good people, so
they are good people.
I'll let you guys have it back. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Officer Britton. Thanks for keeping us safe.
All right, well, we got a little switch in possession going on. We got a couple shout-outs. Shout out to the Coach Aldridge in the defense. Love Coach Aldridge, man. Great guy. We also got another shout-out for Mr. Michael Marsnich, his grandmother and friends in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We have Thomas Smith, a good friend's brother, is Coach Thielen. And it looks like his brother lives in Parker, but he is from Arizona, so there's another state. We got Arizona in the house tonight.
Excellent.
We also have Carol Brown watching. Shouting out to Mr. Coach New right here.
There you go. Good people there. Oh, I think that's going to be a face mask on us. That could be 15 more that we're going to lose. Yeah, referee just signaled it. I mean, that's a football play right there. Nothing you can do. Anthony's working hard, did a great job getting off the block and making the play, but that's just an unfortunate grab right there, the face mask. So we're going to give him 15 more yards.
With the way the defense has been playing, I'm not too scared of this. I think we're going to hold him here real quick.
All right, that was incidental, so they only gave us a 5-yard penalty. At high school, We have the incidental face mask, which is 5 yards, and then you have the personal foul, which is 15. Unlike college and pro now, where it's just automatically 15. So we're thankful for only the 5-yarder right there.
We also got the Fransons in the house tonight. Shout out to Cole. Love Cole, man. Great track athlete right there. And they are also shouting out Mr. Wilson.
Nice. Mr. Wilson had to go deal with something in the stadium because he is Mr. Echopark now, so he'll be back in about 5 minutes after he deals with whatever he's dealing with.
We're currently joined with Wilson's replacement, known as John Thomas Chapini.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Got a great game going on right now. Excited to be here.
Another Legend graduate.
Lenny McCool in the chat. We got a shout out to the Sandy kids from their grandmother.
Very nice.
Great kids, those are right there. Love the Sandys.
Luke Sandy going to play Texas this week.
He is. Beautiful pass, but incomplete.
That was almost a nice catch, but maybe a little defensive influence there that took that and made it incomplete. Okay, that one's going to bring up 3rd down.
We got about a 3rd and 5. See if the Titans can hold them here. I would love to see a big goose egg on the scoreboard tonight. And with the way the defense has been playing, I'm feeling pretty confident in that happening. Got another shout out to Mr. Michael coming from Brook in Boca Raton, Florida.
Man, Mike's getting love from all over the place. That's pretty sweet. Oh,
That's
cut up the middle.
Good cut up the
Enough
middle.
to pick up the first down.
Yep. First down, Ponderosa.
That was a big first down. Just zone blocking across. He makes a nice cutback. In a sense, what we're doing here is just, that's like a wildcat because, like I said, number 5 is their leading receiver on the year. So, not sure exactly what happened to their.
Was it number 5 who threw that pass a couple plays ago?
It would have had to have been, right?
I guess. I mean, number 5 maybe can do a little bit of both. I thought that he was just going to be a wildcat player, but I guess maybe he can throw the ball around too. Got another shout out. This one for Mr. Jeff Baca coming from his grandma, watching from Trinidad, Colorado. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Jeff with the early touchdown to put the Titans up on the board, 7-0.
That was a beautiful touchdown from Mr. Baca.
Going deep.
And nice play.
Unfortunately, I believe we're going to have a PI call coming in.
Yeah. It was a good play by Peyton going and knocking that down, but I think.
Great read as a safety, but unfortunately the corner there in coverage just stuck on a little too long, and I believe he's going to pull the pass interference call. Mr. Echopark himself, I believe, has returned.
Hey, how about this for a change event? We had pass interference on Ponderosa.
That is a change. I did not see that coming.
And it looks like we're going to take it.
Smart play. I agree with that call right there, push him back. So we'll have a 2nd and very long, and we'll see if the Gents can get a nice stop here.
$15 is
So
back
looks
in
like
the
they got
quarterback
15
now.
in. Another deep
He
ball
throws
thrown.
deep. His receiver had slipped.
Nowhere to be found.
Pretty good coverage out there, and it's always tough to complete it when the turf monster gets your receiver. You definitely see number 15 can throw a pretty decent ball, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Ponderosa's goal is there. If I had to guess, number 5 is going to be their wildcat guy. He's going to be more of a shifty runner where they can whip 15 out to throw any deep balls.
Maybe 15 took a hit we didn't see earlier in the game as well. Not sure. I will say we have to be aware because a couple of these guys can go deep. They threw a 92-yard touchdown pass against Chaparral right here in this very stadium. So good pressure. And
broken up.
Almost
another pick. Flag on the play. We'll see what the call is.
I believe that was Anthony putting the pressure on that play.
Yep. Ponderosa tried a little screen there, threw a little too quick, overthrown ball, almost.
So that should be offensive holding, because number 5 grabbed Nate Sandy there as Nate was trying to make the pick. So now it's going to be 4th and long because of that penalty on Pondo. Looks like they're lining up for a punt. Nice high kick.
That's a beautiful punt.
That's a nice punt. Nah, we'll see where that's marked out at.
Marked at the 6-yard line.
6-yard line. That's good punt from Ponderosa right there.
So we've got a long way to go to try to get more points on the board. We've got 1:32 left on the clock here in the first quarter.
We got a couple more shout-outs. We got one coming from Miss Sherry Lewis and the Castle Rock Middle School peeps. Shout out to Mr. Coach New there.
Former teacher with me for many years, next door neighbor.
Looks like we got Doc Flo in the chat.
There we go.
We also got Nancy shouting out my boy Carson Flowers. Looks like they're coming in from Brighton.
Doc Flo was giving some love to Montana earlier too. A lot of Montana connections around here. A lot of love for the state of Montana. Nice run up the middle. Looks like enough for the first down. It's a good strong run for Alex Martinez right there. We go under a minute to play here in the first quarter.
Can I just say we have a beautiful night to play some football today.
It's starting to feel a little bit like fall around here, isn't it?
It is. We got a perfect sunset, some clouds this morning, perfect weather right now.
Yeah, I must say we've had up in the Springs there's a complete switch in weather compared to down here in Park right now. It's beautiful right now. We've had a little bit of a misty, gross, groggy day in the Springs, but down here it was like it was calling us to come play some football on a Friday night.
Looks like we're going down to the quarter on this one, so we're going to go to the second quarter. They're going to flip the chains. Titans have the ball. It's going to be about 2nd and 7 coming out. It was a great start to the game defensively, 2 picks. Unfortunately, we couldn't do anything with the second one, but it'd be great if we could somehow get a nice long drive here and get more points on the board, getting ready for the second quarter here.
Hoping we can drive down and score on this play. I don't know. It hasn't felt like an extremely eventful quarter, but it's also kind of been a little bit of back and forth. We came out really strong, and it looks like, I don't know, we've struggled a little bit, but I'm ready to go see some more points on the board. I like the way defense is still playing. That was a great stop we just had at the end of the first, so we'll have to see how offense comes out in this second quarter.
One thing about Ponderosa, they've got several players that go both ways. 5 goes both ways. 12 plays both offense and defense. So something to think about as we get into the second half as well. How in shape are those kids? Can they play a full 4-quarter game? It's a nice pass out, the nice snag right there.
Good ball to Jeff Baca.
Baca, that was a great catch. That's going to give us a first down.
Gain of 14 yards, it looks like.
Got another shout out coming in from Mr. Champ Jones. His Grammy and Jim are watching from Texas.
Very good. Put Texas on the board for tonight. Got all kinds of states listening to us. Always great to hear the support the Titans get from coast to coast. Little tight end shift there. Nice to see Noah back out there playing also after his injury that he suffered in game 1.
It is good. I mean, Noah's a great kid, and I love watching him as a player, and he's good, tall, tight end, great build, and I think he could definitely be a game changer.
He runs good routes, and it's just, yeah, I mean, you don't want to have a senior have to miss too many games, especially not the Pondo game. So great that he got back for this game.
Looks like we got a 2nd and 8 look here.
A lot of under center tonight. Going the I formation, little boot right here. I like that. It's one of my favorite plays.
We also got a flag. Michael is down on the play, but we also
nice
get
run.
great yards. That was a brutal hit Michael just took, hoping that he's all right from this one.
That was a big shot that Michael took right there. So hopefully he is okay. My guess is after that nice run right there that Alex picked up a lot of great yards, and we might get 15 more on top of that. But first of all, we got to hope that Michael's okay. There's a great read right there. A boot is such a difficult play to defend as a defensive guy, and you spend time working on that. That's
attaboy. Looks like Michael is up. If I had to guess, he probably had the wind knocked out of him. It was just a big old hit.
Just took a little shot from Coach Brookhart, so it must be all right. Coach Brookhart might be calling the plays now and maybe going to do a little deer hunting later. Either that or he's going to direct traffic to get out of the parking lot. I'm not quite sure.
Doc Flo, there is a mention of Mr. Bill Wilson. He is currently taking care of his Mr. Echopark duties. We will see when or if he returns.
Yeah, not quite sure, but he went running out of here. Maybe it's an overflowing toilet, maybe. You never know.
Very possible, or maybe Ryder Renault snaking around somewhere.
Could be.
You never know.
Always
Great
possible.
kid, little troublemaker.
Never a dull moment here at Echo Park.
All right, so we got the 15 yards tacked on. We are now in the red zone, which has been a bit of an issue for us the last couple of weeks. It'd be nice to see us push this in. We got Nick Farley in at quarterback now. Nick, of course, is a junior and has played quite a bit of quarterback. He played a lot last year after Johnny Brookhart got injured. But he hands off here. Jaden Lawrence with the run right up the middle. Nice play. Looked like probably picked up about 3 or 4.
From the games I've been watching, Nick, they seem to be keeping him kind of on the ground. I think they're trying to get him more comfortable in the passing game. So I would guess we're going to see a lot of little run plays coming up to try and get a score.
Hey, great news, though. Michael's back in already.
Oh, he is.
He's a tough kid. Tough kid.
Way to bounce back.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him throw it right here just because he's that kind of a kid. He's tough.
He is.
Tough as nails.
Beautiful
Look
pass.
at that. You can't keep him down. He throws a
10,
nice pass to
5.
Riken Banks down inside the 5-yard line. Riken Banks, touchdown maker.
We got that sophomore to sophomore connection right there.
That's right. That's going to be a connection for years to come.
Oh, I'm excited to see what they can do junior and senior year too.
So now we got to punch this thing in. Let's get the O-line, play nice and low, keep the pad level going, keep the feet driving. 2 really good backs in the backfield with Michael. A lot of options here. You got Big Brian out there on top. Run up the gut.
Little run, leaning for it.
He is stuffed, looks
I
like.
think he got down to about the 2,
At the 2.
maybe to the 1. We'll see where the spot is.
He's at the 1.5, looks like.
It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Plenty of time to go score here again. Love to see some more points on the board.
Legend hoping to catch some fire on this play, get our defense back out there and keep shining.
We got a timeout, Ponderosa. That'll be the 3rd and final timeout of the half. We got 9:14 on the clock still. Long way to go in the second quarter. Ponderosa will be out of timeouts. Probably a good use of one there. Make sure your defense is set as they've got to come up and try to get a defensive stop here. It's kind of a big deal here for Ponderosa.
This is a very big deal. This could have a major turnaround for this team. If they could have a big stop here, I think that can give the offense some confidence to try to go down and do something. But for the time being, Titans are still looking pretty strong. We're pushing forward and continuing to try to score. That was a pretty quick timeout from Ponderosa, I must say.
There's not a lot to say here. Fellas, get in your gaps, play low. drive your feet, push the pile back. That's pretty much all you can say.
Yep. See if that.
Just have to be disciplined.
It's worth it. Hey, with J.D. Brookhart, you can see anything right now.
Anything could happen.
I'm excited to see what we got. Is that Mr. Nate Sandian?
They could have a slant to Brian right now if they wanted. Pondo's kind of selling out to stop the run right now.
Can see that. You got him on an island. Nope.
There you go. Right up the middle. Great push. Great push. That's 6 for the Titans. That's just a nice job. You got Cruz pulling around on that one. Okay, Cruz Garcia, the right guard pulling, clearing away. That was a great run. Great job by the O-line right there, getting a great push. That was a nice drive. 94 yards for the touchdown. Extra point is good. Legend Titans up 14-0.
Go see if the defense can come out and just continue hitting them with that fire. I mean, I'd have to say for the time being, I'm really liking the way the Titans are looking this week. Kind of, a little bounce back from a very tough loss last week, but I don't know. I'm loving the way the team's looking right now. Got a couple more shout-outs. Let's take a guess who these shout-outs are for.
Okay, who you got?
Mr. Michael. We got a shout-out from Bob Marsnich and Michael's grandfather, and they are also from Montana.
Well, there you go. You know what? We love Colorado, but we love Montana tonight as well. We got a lot of people up living up there listening to us tonight. A lot of people listening for QB1, Michael, and I'm sure they're all excited to see him pop right back up after that big hit.
Yep, we love to see that comeback. That kid's an athlete. He's a warrior. He took that hit like a champ, and then we saw him back in there a couple plays later. Looks like we got another sky kick going on. This one is dropped.
Dropped at the 20.
Still fumbling the ball around. Ooh, he did have an opening, but he is tackled and brought down at around.
Let's see where he stepped out.
No, shorter than I thought. Looks like he's going to be marked at around the 30 where he was out of bounds.
All right, Marcus Price is in at quarterback right now, number 15 for Ponderosa.
This is new in the Legend Titans chat. We have a shout out to Pondo coming in from Cabo, Mexico.
Now we've gone international.
We have. We also have a shout out to Mr. Amar, Alex Martinez, coming from Ridgeway, Colorado.
There's a flag on Ponderosa.
Pondo is definitely losing the momentum that they barely had, and it's just diminishing quickly. I'm liking the way that the Titans are continuing to just hammer down on them. This is so far looking like just a great game overall. Another pass on the play.
Looking deep.
He is
on
going
this play.
deep. And that is picked off.
That was nice coverage again. Nice coverage.
Looks like it was picked off by number 36, Carson Flowers.
There it is. I'm actually really happy to see Carson playing this year as well. He was a kicker last year. He was he played some receiver as well. He was always just a crazy athlete on the field, and I'm glad to see he's finally getting that appreciation he deserves.
All over the board, we got a freak athlete down there.
He's got more titles than anyone I've ever seen. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was just over the fingertips of Baca.
We love Terry, man. Terry, I'm glad to see that we don't have any Ponderosa fans in this chat.
Carson Flowers is listed as a DB, wide receiver, kicker, and a punter.
And he's only a junior.
And he's only a junior. like a Swiss Army knife of football player right
He
there.
is. He's got a little bit of everything.
I heard he drove the team bus over here as well.
Really?
I saw him filling up the water cooler earlier.
What can't this man do? So we got another
That's a nice little cut right there.
I like that little bounce outside. I believe that was Mr. Amar.
Looks like a gain of about 2 yards. Got a 3rd and 8 right here.
Nate, love you, brother. Of course, we're going to shout out the boy Caleb Lilyhorn. Nate, if you're in the Dominican Republic, we got a problem, pal. Can't lie. We also got a shout out to Mr. Grant Lilyhorn, who I would guess, yeah, New Zealand, studying abroad. All right, Mr. Grant Lilyhorn. Caden, Todd Carson
Flag on the field.
Kind of hoping that's pass interference because that's what it kind of looked like. The snap was low. Michael did a nice job. Might have been a grab there on the Pondo, but they're talking about it. Yep, there you go. Defensive holding. It's an automatic first down.
Moving the chains.
So that moves us over into the positive side of the field.
Got 8 minutes and 11 seconds left in the half. Plenty of time to make moves here.
100%. I would love to see a couple more Titans touchdowns before we go into
Would
this
be
half.
great to see. See if Legend can keep the momentum going. Tackled very quick.
Oh boy, we got Zach Fry in the chat, who is claiming that Ponderosa will come back and take Legend down. Unfortunately, I still see a big old goose egg on the board.
Yeah, they got a long way to come back, but it's possible. But right now we got Legend driving. That was a nice play on the backside though by the outside backer there. Ponderosa plays a bit of a what's called a 3-3 stack. They usually are sending at least one, if not two guys on every play. You just never know where they're coming from. And that time they did a nice job swallowing up
Alex Martinez
the Legend
right at the line.
running back. We lost a couple of there. So that's going to be a decision. What's the play call here from coordinator J.D. Brookhart?
Switching Aiden Parker for Jeff Baca. Got a 3rd and 10 look real quick. Michael's looking deep. He's got some time.
Oh.
Ball is tipped.
I like the idea there. Execution wasn't there, but that was definitely a nice play that I like Michael taking those risks. Nothing wrong with that right there.
He's looking for Reich, and here's the thing. If he could have thrown that just about 2 inches taller, Reich is going to catch it and take it to the house.
Reich's going to grow, man. Reich's going to grow. He's already an athlete. Let's just see that man grow and see what he can become.
Carson had a couple plays back out there, about to punt the ball away.
See if we get a
nice kick.
God.
Nice
Quick
coverage
tackle.
right
beautiful
there.
coverage
Great
on that
special
punt.
teams.
Down on the 15.
I will say our special teams have also been looking quite solid. I like the coverage we've been having. I like the good tackling we've been having.
Well, we brought in Coach Johnston from Castleview, and he brought with him some of our little special sauce that we used to do back at Castleview, and it's working out very nicely. He's coaching up the punt team, and it shows. A lot of great effort tonight by the punters and the kick coverage team.
Pondo at their own 15 with a quick screen pass.
Rally to it. Nice
Beautiful
job.
team rally
Okay.
right there. Look at that. We got
Got a bunch of blue on him.
at least, oh,
And there
we got a
goes the
flag
high
on the play as
flag.
well.
Let's see what this call is going to be.
I think it's that the throw down at the end after the whistle blew is what they're going to call him for. But
we got a shout out to Mr. Caleb Lillyhorn coming in from Boise, Idaho, and we also have Coach Thielen's 5-month-old granddaughter Lucy, who is cheering him on right now from Colorado Springs.
very nice. That'll make Coach Thielen very happy. We had Idaho to the state list too.
We did.
We're cooking a lot of good Western states here tonight. So that was a bad 15-yard penalty, but it's one of those as a coach. It's a football play. You're just being aggressive, so it happens.
Play was
We're
down.
dead. Now we're going to be offsides. Now what you don't want to do is make the mental errors after a big penalty. You don't want to lose your mind here and lose another 5. That's going to make it 1st and 5 for Ponderosa. So we went from them being backed up to their 15, and now they're out to about the 37-yard line.
Legend with a quick transition. Raymond Bergner taking the field.
North middle, great stop right there.
That's a
Went
game
nowhere.
right there. That was Eli Frakes with a great linebacker fill right there. That's just reading your keys and getting where you need to be. That's a fantastic job.
It's great to be seeing Eli play out there from a heartbreaking ACL tear last year in week 1.
Looks like it's about 2nd and 4.
Dropping back again.
Great pressure. We got
Ball's
ball on
out.
the ground. Ball's
Ball is
out.
loose.
Scramble for it.
Looks like, I'm not sure what the call is going to be on this. Legend Titans are holding the ball, but I believe he was down before the ball came out.
Down. They're signaling 3rd down. Great pressure, though. It's a great job. That was Johnny Hawaii coming off the edge right there.
It was Johnny Hawaii.
Yeah, that was a great effort.
I got to shout out Johnny, shout out Raymond. I got to shout out a lot of these young guys that last year kind of struggled a little bit, and this year it's great to see him just coming out and playing like some
I got
different
John in my
players.
homeroom as well. Nice kid. I think he and your brother about shut down the Applebee's on a all-you-can-eat wing night, JD. Johnny Hawaii, Derek, and a handful of others.
Ponda
Another
going deep.
Ball.
Great coverage
Broken
right
up.
there.
Man, these DBs are just looking great
That's
this
a
year.
really great job on coverage by Carson Flowers right there.
Carson Flowers is everywhere tonight.
He's locking that receiver up man coverage. Number 2. Number 2 is Carson Keach. He's a senior. Has 162 yards on the season, so definitely a guy that Pondo likes to go to. So Ponderosa is going to be forced to punt. 4th and long, so we've got just over 5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, so I'm feeling like it's a great time for a Legend to have a shot at a drive. We got another whistle. What's going on now?
Looks like we got some sort of, no idea what we got here. We got a Pondo coach on the field talking to his players. Penalty looks like, there we go. So Ponderosa will punt the ball. Got
Moved it back a
5
quick
minutes left.
I've seen a lot of things. I don't remember a coach walking clear out past the numbers to coach up his kid on a penalty, but
It's the moral support.
Almost tipped.
great pressure on that kick. And Peyton covers it, and that's a nice return. Now it's about the 47-yard line. All right, let's see what we can do with it here.
Legend offense taking the field once again. 5 minutes. Let's see what they can do.
That is not what we like to see.
That was
I think there was
There seemed to be a little bit of miscommunication there. The snap was
some
low.
miscommunication on that ball.
The blocking assignments were missed. About 87 Ponderosa Mustangs came flying through, and it was not exactly fundamentally sound.
So we got Mr. Archuleta running back out there.
Yeah, we've got looks like we have 2 tight ends now. We have Nick Farley and Noah in at tight end. 1 back with Michael, trying to run it. Not much there.
Gain of about 1 yard.
Ponderosa's just kind of there right now. They've got a tough defense. That 3-3 stack look that they try to do, you never quite know where they're going to come from. A lot of moving parts in the 3-3.
Got a 3rd and 13 look for the Legend Titans.
That is also not what we'd like to see.
That's going to cost us 5 more.
I think we just need to slow down a little bit. We got a lot of miscommunication going on the offense. We just need to get the gents and settle down a bit, and let's go score before half.
Legend will receive the ball coming out of the second half.
This might be time to call a screen play here, just to try to get some yards back to set up a punt, try to push Pondo back deep in their territory. 3:33 left in the second quarter here.
Michael dropping back.
Michael dropping back. He's looking deep.
Starting to run.
He's got to go.
Taking it himself.
Got to go. Gets out of bounds. Right about midfield. Not a bad way to pick up some yards there. Get some of those yards back. Looks like he's marking him at about the 48. Gives us a great chance to get a nice punt. Hopefully pin them down. If we cover the ball like we did the last time, it'll be fine.
Beautiful snap. Not the most beautiful punt.
No, you didn't get all of that.
You got to get on that.
That's definitely taking a Ponderosa roll. All right, so this is going to be pretty good field position for Ponderosa coming out here. They're going to have 3 minutes and 16 seconds to try to do something with it. They don't have any timeouts, but
unfortunately, that was about a 9-ish yard punt. Also want to shout out Grayson Hardy for probably the shortest punt in history. I believe it was about 3 yards. But thankfully, I don't believe he's hearing this right now, but it was a beauty. I cannot lie.
Yeah, Pondo on their own 42. Let's see what they can do.
Pondo's going pistol spread.
Quick pass.
Gain of about 8 on the play.
Right at midfield.
Lining up quick, trying to keep things moving.
2nd and 2 for Ponderosa.
Run
right
up
the middle.
Oh, he is brought down. That was a large gain on that play, unfortunately.
Gain of about 16 yards.
It's Sean Davis, number 36 for Ponderosa. It's a tough run right there. That's just straight blocking right there. They just went base blocking straight at the middle. It's kind of we used to call that a GO. Just get off the line and go hit people. There's a quick throw to the outside. Max Mervin dancing around, stops the clock, getting out of bounds. It's about a 9-yard gain right there. Ponderosa's found some rhythm to their offense. They're kind of going fast, which they've got plenty of time now, still 2 minutes and 35 seconds. But I think
I'm surprised that they're.
I think they definitely have some momentum going. Here you go. Big run up the middle down to the 5-yard line. They also have new quarterback in. Number 7 is Aurelio Marichal, who is a senior, 6'3". We have a timeout, Legend Titans right here. Probably a good use for timeout. Kind of playing on our heels. Ponderosa had some momentum there. A lot of good plays going on. Some short passes that were gaining yards. Runs right up the middle. Plays that we were stopping earlier in the game, now kind of getting it. The thing is you don't want to do here is give up a score to Ponderosa right before the half. That would be.
Realistically, with the time left on the clock, if Pondo goes down here, scores quick, we got to return something before half with that momentum. Because
2 timeouts left. I'm sure they can make something up.
I don't disagree. Love to see a beautiful stop on defense, though. I know it can be done.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see a little goal line stand right here. Keep them out of the end zone. Force them to try a field goal at least. We got trips to this side by Ponderosa. Looks like we're coming off the edge. That's a good read right there. Got to finish the tackle, though.
Spread out just about the one,
got
looks like.
stiff-armed right there. Got to need to use better hands right there. Knock the hand off. You got stiff-armed in the face. That's got to use your hands there and knock that off and finish the tackle. But that's a tough play.
Great recovery by Nate Sandy, able to get there.
Here they've got 2 fullbacks in. 32's in to run the ball. They give it to the upbacks. 34, his feet are driving. Waiting for the signal. No signal yet. They're taking a look. Looks like he's going to be just short. We'll see if it's a left foot spot or yeah, he's like on the 2-inch line right here. Okay, this is going to be tough right here. D-line's going to have to play, just grind it out right now. You got to play low. Sometimes you just got to get in a 4-point stance right here and almost dive forward. I think 7's going to, he's going to give it to that up back again. Now, did they blow the whistle dead before that play? I think so. We called the timeout.
Legend.
So no
I also
play.
like that call right there. It's not a bad call from Legend. We got use the timeout, stop that play if it was a touchdown. See if we can come on out and have a nice little stop. Now the question is, if Ponderosa doesn't score here, do they kick the field goal for the points, or do they try to get the touchdown before half?
Well, I just hope they have to make that decision, to be honest with you. You get the ball down to the 2-inch line. Here's the other thing that you could hope for, man. Right now, if I'm in the huddle, I'm telling my guys, go ahead and be twitchy. Be twitchy, because if you jump off sides, it's literally a 1-inch penalty. But if you're twitchy and you cause them to jump, you're going to push them back 5. Mm-hmm. So I always would tell my guys in this situation, I want you to be trigger happy. Yes, the ball is your trigger, but don't be afraid to blow off the ball and go hard right here. Little boot, little boot. Yeah, that was a nice play by Ponderosa. Nice play call, but that timeout was useful.
Oh, we got a flag on the play.
Flag. After the play, let's see what's going on. We're on the 15-yard line.
It's a nice play design right here. Look, boot action right there. Just throw it to the corner of the end zone is a nice play. Kind of caught us sleeping. Still not sure what the penalty is. Unsportsmanlike on Ponderosa now. It looks like they're going to. Looks like this penalty is going to be on the extra point.
Put some pressure on the kicker. I like that.
Makes it a little bit longer. Now you're going to be looking at a 45-yard attempt for the extra point. We'll see what kind of leg this kid has.
Yeah, as a high schooler, 45 yards is.
I was watching him in. Hold on. Looks like they're going to
back.
Would that be enforced on the kickoff?
I'm assuming it'll be enforced on the kickoff, which, to be honest with you, might bode well because I was watching him kick in pregame. I think he can make a 35-yard, and if he makes it, then there's no penalty really.
Well, put him at 45 yards, and I believe Caden Smith is going to absolutely boot that through the uprights.
Of course he would. Ooh. All right, so they're going to get the extra point anyway. Now if we can get that 15 yards on the kick, that'll give us better field position.
Legends got one timeout and a minute 44 left on the clock.
So we have plenty of times. We have plenty of time. We have one timeout left. Clock will stop on any first down that gets picked up. So I think the biggest thing is let's be smart. Let's don't take chances. Worst case scenario, we want to run out the clock and not give Ponderosa any kind of chance here before halftime. We will get the ball coming out at the second half, so let's not do something crazy.
A minute 44 is a lot of time. A lot can happen.
Yeah, this kick will be
from the 25-yard line.
25, so that's quite the pushback. I would love to see a great return, but I also personally see Ponderosa try to do something special here, maybe a squib, maybe a little sky kick.
I don't know if they'll do that from this position, though. I think he's going to have to try to kick it a little bit deep, maybe directional, but I think he's going to have to give it everything he's got, try to get as deep as possible. There's a great chance to get the ball about midfield here if you're Legend.
Does boot it. Just goes to about the 20-yard line. We drop it.
That's what you didn't want to do there. You just wanted to field it cleanly.
Yeah, tackle at the 25.
That's a missed opportunity right there. Pondo has probably feel pretty good right there about the outcome of that penalty.
See what Legends offense can do. One timeout, a minute 37 on the clock.
Titans offense coming out. I want to see what J.D. Brookhart and his Hunting vest are feeling for this last little stretch in this first half. See if Titans can go down and score, get some beautiful momentum going before we're done with this half. Michael,
quick shovel pass.
Shovel pass up.
Little shovel right there to Alex Martinez.
Enough for the first.
Just short, looks like.
Nice
Short
pickup.
about half a yard. Great field awareness right there by Michael.
They're moving him up. That's first down. Nice job. Clock stopped right now. I'm surprised they were running it. It didn't seem that they could stop the clock.
Minute.
It's all right.
13.
So now it's 2nd and 8. Clock should have stopped as they moved the chains, but not sure that it did. But that's behind us now. We got to move forward here.
Michael looking for the quick pass.
Get out of bounds. We got a flag on the play, I believe.
Clock has stopped at 54 seconds.
May have a holding call coming in, unfortunately.
I think so. That's usually where that flag is, right there. If it's holding, it's going to push us back. Yep. Cohen's telling him to move him back. That'll be 10 yards from the spot. It's going to be a big penalty. That's unfortunate. Under a minute now to play, 54 seconds. I wouldn't be surprised to see Mr. Hunting Vest himself be a little safe right now, maybe call a few run plays. Ponderosa, without any timeouts, can't stop the clock at all, so you might just consider running the ball here, running the clock down, and get to halftime.
There's the running play.
There's the run, yep, right up the middle. That's fine. Get some yardage back. Now it's going to be 3rd and long, so like I said, no reason to rush.
That may help too. We got a Pondo player down on the play. That'll
stop the
clock.
It will start once he is taken care of.
That's all right. Give us time to kind of talk. See if Mr. Huntervest can pull something out of his sleeve. Wouldn't mind to see a little Jesuit right now. A little Philly special.
Legend in the quick huddle still. Pondo player down around the 30-yard line.
Looks like he's slowly getting up.
Clock stopped with 34 seconds left. Legend does have one timeout left.
Yeah, this is like a free timeout right here. It's unfortunate the Pondo kid got hurt, but he is up and walking off the field.
Looks like number 8, Ryan Tongren out there.
Looks like just a little shaken up. He'll probably be back in a couple of plays. Okay, the clock's going to start right now. We're ticking this down. It's still not moving. It should be. Ref blew it in.
There we go.
There we go. My guess is we're going to run one more play. See how it goes.
Run up the middle.
Yep. Nice run.
Tripped
yeah,
up,
let's
gain of
go.
about 5.
Take this to halftime. Take it to halftime, regroup. We had a lot of good things going in the first half, but wheels kind of came off a little bit there in the second quarter. So great chance to regroup at halftime, come back out strong, and finish this thing off in the second half. We will be back at the beginning of the third quarter.
Okay, so where did my story begin? Mike and I were high school sweethearts. We grew up in a small town in Colorado. And December of my senior year, I got pregnant. He looked at me and he said, "It's okay. I'll go in the Navy. I'll become a Navy SEAL." And I looked at him and said, "I have no idea what that is." My husband was on 14 combat deployments, over 400 missions. He was on the mission that saved Captain Phillips. But August 6, 2011, a Chinook helicopter was shot down in Afghanistan. And there was 30 men on board. 22 of those men were Navy SEALs, and everybody was killed. Anyway, our son's, Mikey's best friend's dad was killed. His name was Lou, and it was his whole troop. So when these service members, before they go off to deployment, they have to write up their wills and their KCO paperwork. And in Lou's will, he wrote that if something were to happen to him, he wanted Mikey to be at the house, to be with his boys. Folds plays a role because it's the legacy. It's the lives that were affected, it's the children's, the dependents. I mean, Folds is providing for the legacy, and the legacy are those families that are still have to move forward. We all served our country. It wasn't just him, and the community all served the country. And so to walk away and just feel love and patriotic and feel that patriotism for our country and for our family and for who is fighting every single day, and I don't ever want that to be lost.
All right, we welcome you back to Echopark. Getting ready for the second half. The Legend Titans are ahead 14-7. Got about a minute 40 left for warm-up time before we get rolling. The Legend will get the ball coming out of halftime. Hopefully we can do something positive with it.
Also do a quick shout out to the Legend Titans marching band. Love them and appreciate them. That was a great halftime show from the band.
They sounded really good. Some scores from around the state. Mullen rolled Lakewood 41-6.
Wow.
Surprise score for us here. Some school in Georgia spanked Valor pretty good, 52-31. Don't have a score for the Douglas County Castleview game. I'm sure we'd like to see that one.
It's another big rivalry game down there.
That's a huge. I coached on both sides of the highway in that game many times, and those fans sitting on the same side of the stadium, they don't always get along too well. Like, it's pretty heated. Hope to see a score on that at some point in time. Columbine is up 14-7 over Arapahoe. We got Mountain Vista. This is a game of interest because we play Legacy next week. Mountain Vista is up 20-10 in the second quarter over Legacy. Pine Creek's beating Denver East 20-0. Brighton's up over Pooter 14-0. And another score I'd love to see, Regis and Ralston Valley. I don't have a score.
That is a very interesting game. I would love to.
That'll be a dogfight.
See the score on that game.
JT, do some research. See what you can find out about DC Castleview and Regis and Ralston Valley. Do your wizardry
He's
there
a
on
big
the
technology
World Wide
guy.
Web.
Yes, sir. Give me a few minutes.
We got the Ponderosa kickoff
I'll put
team.
the kid on it. Me and the internet aren't always friends. All right, so Pondo is kicking off to us. Hopefully we field this one a little cleaner.
I was going to say, I would love to see a little bit of a better return for us. It's actually catch the ball as a start. Here goes Ponderosa to kick the ball off. Some sort of squib kick. Not sure what I would call that. That was not very pretty.
Nice return, though.
Beautiful return.
Nice return.
Keep running.
1 minute. Okay.
There we go.
We have a flag on the play, unfortunately. We may have a holding call, but that was a beautiful return from the Titans.
A little score update for Castleview DC.
All right.
As of 8:21, Castleview is up 29-7.
29-7. See, I knew if I put the youngster in charge of the score,
2 minutes left in the game.
magic would happen. Yes, that game started at 6 p.m., so it is probably about wrapping up.
Castle Rock in their 6 o'clock games, man.
They like that now. I don't understand, but who am I to judge? The sun will be glaring at 6 o'clock. Trust me, I know that stadium well.
Oh, yeah. That'd be lethal.
But that's actually a good win for Castleview, and it actually helps us a little bit, too, with our rankings since Castleview did beat us. That will help us boost our position a little bit as well. But we got to take care of business here. That penalty pushes it all the way back to the 34-yard line. That's too bad. It's probably about a 17-yard penalty based on where we would have been. Here we go, starting out. Nice block on the edge.
Great momentum right there.
About a 4-yard gain right there, maybe 5. It's going to be a 2nd and 5 coming up here.
Got another shout out coming in from Brody Shush's grandma, who is currently in Pennsylvania.
There we go, Pennsylvania now. We're going to the East Coast.
Brody Shush, man, that is also a great athlete on the Titans. Hoping to see some crazy plays from him on defense tonight. Maybe another pick 6. You never know.
Grandma Shush staying up kind of late.
She is.
That's dedication.
That is dedication to the boy, Brody Shush.
Hopefully staying up late is worth it with a Legend Titan victory. Not much there, maybe a yard.
We do have a flag on the play. I would have to guess unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense based on what I saw, but I am no referee, and I could be very incorrect.
This is a rivalry game, so the referees are going to want to keep things under control here. And they have been a little bit flag happy. Maybe that is needed, though. Who knows? We'll see what the call is here.
We did have a holding as well, so those are going to cancel out. But I was correct with my beautiful little call there. I believe I might be joining the referee squad for the next few games. Going to get chassis certified at some point.
Well, I'm glad to know you're going to get a job.
So So we're going to have a 3rd and about 5. See if the Titans can pick up a little first down here.
Quick pass.
Don't mind that.
Turn and get upfield.
That is a
nice.
first
That's
down.
going to be a first down. Jeff Baca
Catch,
on the
Jeff.
reception. Nice job picking up the first.
That's what I like. Mr. Hunting Jacket on the sideline. He does know how to pull some plays to get a nice first down. I like that play call right there.
Nice little hitch route right there. Comebacker, get the first, move the sticks. Okay, we're 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. We have 10 minutes and 40 seconds left. Clock is running.
They run up the middle.
Run up the middle. Good push right there. A nice, about an 8-yard gain. This is an offensive play caller's dream. 2nd and short. A lot of options here, especially this part of the field. You can take a shot and go deep if you wanted. The way you ran the ball right there, you might want to just go right up the middle again and take a nice little, get the first down, move the sticks.
We have a ball loose on the play. Michael's going to fall on it. Smart play right there.
Unfortunately, is what happened to us last week at Castview, costing us a great field position opportunity. And here we are again.
Yeah, out of all the options on a 2nd and short, I wouldn't say that's the best option to pull out of the pocket.
You go from the best opportunity to one of the worst. 3rd and about 17 miles. He has to almost go to Colorado Springs to pick up this first down.
With Michael's arm, I think he can get it there, though.
He can get it there. It's just a matter of can the line hold up with the pressure coming at him. My guess is Pondo's going to send 1, if not 2 guys after him here.
So
they send 1 off the edge.
Better throw that ball, looking deep. It's a duck. No one's there.
No one there. The receiver stops short.
Great effort, though, right there.
Punt team's going to come on out, see if we can get a good boot and hold Ponderosa.
Not what you want to happen coming out of the gates
That
to
is
start
not.
the second half of the rivalry game.
Very similar to that drive last week, where great return, only to be undone by a miscue. But last week we gave up the fumble. At least this time we recovered it, had a shot. But really have to take better care of the ball. Need a good punt here. Need to get rid of this. Is nice and high.
Not a bad bounce. He is going to return it, and he would be brought down.
Took that off the bounce. Pondo's going to have great field position here coming out in their first drive of the second half.
As much as it hurts me to say this, I won't lie. Props to the Pondos coaches on adjusting quick to our team. I mean, that first quarter we kind of steamrolled them a little bit, but they've made a lot of quick adjustments to kind of shut us down. So we're definitely going to need to see the same thing coming from our coaching
From what
staff.
I know of Coach Cohen down there and his staff, they do a great job. They're always tough. They're a solid program in 4A. We got 9:05 on the clock in the 3rd quarter. And there's a nice push up the middle, nice run.
Ball is
There's
loose,
ball. Was he down?
He was. That is going to be the Legend Titans football.
All right. That was a big momentum changer right there because that was a huge run.
That was.
And you know what? In looking at the replay there, that was a nice hit there. A nice hit coming off the edge.
I could be incorrect.
That was Garen Edwards right there
It was
with a
Garen.
a nice pop to knock that ball loose. He also recovered it. That was a great defense. That's what you like as a coach. Make a great hustle play like that. You give up a big run, but you don't give up on the play. Good things can happen. All right. Now we need to have a sudden change here, positive thing to happen. Little power run right there. Cruz with the pull. Run for, pretty good run there for about 5 yards.
That was a nice little run up there. Does hand it off the ball. Bounces outside. Beautiful
Got
run.
a nice block off the edge there from Nate Sandy playing fullback right now.
That'll be a Legend Titans first down.
Nice run for Jaden right there. Okay, we got a first down. 47-yard line. Clock's running, 8:15 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think right now Titans just need to continue to grow that lead a little bit to kind of have some comfort, because at the moment we do have a tight game. I like the way that we're moving the ball
running
down
the ball
field.
much better right now. This is better than what we were doing earlier.
Good.
Blocks are a little more solid. We're getting the edge kind of sealed there. So we're about a 2nd and 4. This has been definitely a part of the field where we've kind of struggled, though. We seem to get to this spot and then we do something that shoots ourselves in the foot. So we gotta finish here.
Another play I don't mind. Beautiful block
Nice job.
again.
Nice job. Good run. Another nice run there for Jaden off the edge. Nice fold block right there. Tackle came out and led up there. Nice job getting that edge, sealing that off.
Yeah, definitely looking like a lot more of a smooth team this drive. Hoping to continue to see this drive down the field and ending up in a Titans score, we'll say.
It'd be nice to get points, at least give ourselves a little bit of a cushion.
Jaden with the ball again.
Nice hop. Nice.
Yeah, these are some.
Gain of about 3.
Okay.
Every play we've ran so far, we've been gaining. So this is a good little drive.
It almost
we got
made
going on.
something out of nothing right there. Made a little hop skip, which that kind of freed him up to get some yards. Otherwise, I think he was going down for no gain. Ended up getting 4 yards there. So 2nd and 6, it looks like. Coming off the edge.
Michael with the ball.
Nice.
Quick throw.
Love
That's
that play,
Nate.
Nate.
Top by
Okay,
Nate.
that's going to be 3rd and 1. It's a nice hands by Nate Sandy. Be 3rd and 1. Hey, what I like about this, now you got options here. 3rd and 1. You could do something. You want to take a shot here, you could. Come back on 4th down and pick it up. Or with Nate in the backfield, with Jaden, you might want to just punch this one out, get the first down, and keep the sticks going. Looks like that's what they're going to do. Right up the middle. Keeps the feet drive going.
Push
a little
the
push
pile.
there from Nate. Push
See where they mark it.
Hey,
Yeah,
we
that's
got,
going to be
it's
close.
enough.
we got another shout out real quick. We got Mr. Darren Neuenschwander. At this point, we don't really know where that man is watching us from. Hopefully from the home, not too far from here. But thank you for joining us tonight.
World
Hoping
traveler.
That, enjoy a little bit of a Friday Night Lights.
JD's uncle with the shout out that time. Looks like they're giving us the first down. So right there
Moving
at the
the chains.
25-yard line.
We also have a real battle of the student sections going on right now. I think Legend is still outperforming by a mile against the.
Not a lot there on that
Gain
one.
of
Only
about 1 yard, it looks like.
fell forward, though. That was kind of nice. Clock's still running. We got just about 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Well, that was a nice effort there. I think Riken was running the ball. Not much there. Kind of fought it off, but Pondo was all over it. Loss of 1 makes it 3rd and 10. Yeah, we do have a little student section battle going on. I'm pretty sure we're dominating that.
Yeah.
Maybe even more than the scoreboard, but pretty sure we just won. Pondo's fans seem awfully quiet over there.
Legends winning on and off the field tonight.
Yeah.
Timeout taken
Yep.
by Legend real
Timeout taken
quick.
by Legend. I don't mind that
All right,
call at
here's
all.
some sponsors we have. Unbridled Contractors. Rico's Burritos, which are fantastically delicious. All three of us up here in the booth know
Oh,
that
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
for
Oh,
real. Awaken Chiropractic and Sports Medicine. Thank you for that. And Sarah Colangelo State Farm. Also, we'd like to thank Summit Orthodontics, Cardell Homes, Expert Oral Surgical Care, Santorita's Mexican Sandwich Shop, and Grease Monkey for all of your oil change needs. Continuing on, we got Bierman Consulting, Rocky Mountain Eurosport, Shaggy Moose, Allstate Insurance, S&R Contractors and Associates, and Girton Homes. Probably related to Sean Girton, my guess would be.
I would guess as well.
Back to the action. Here's Marsnich with a little
incomplete screen pass.
That's really too bad. Not sure if that would have gotten a lot of yards, but his intended receiver is Brody Shush. I don't think that would have probably picked up the first down. So it's going to be 4th and 10.
Knowing the Titans, we don't kick field goals, so here we go to attempt to pick up 10 yards or score a touchdown.
Definitely a big play right here. We got 4 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter.
This can be a big momentum shifter for either team. So
all right, this is what's called the crazy formation. Shush is in the tight end spot up top. He's looking to the three.
He's got some time.
He's looking to the trip side. He's got a guy.
Great catch.
That's a nice catch.
He is short,
I believe he's short about a yard or two. Marking him 1 yard short.
So Ponderosa will receive the ball at approximately the 17-yard line.
It was a nice throw and a great catch. Just unfortunately, his momentum was taking him backwards, and it pushed him past the sticks. Pondo will take over. That is unfortunate. We've got 4 minutes even on the clock. Third quarter, Ponderosa coming out. We'll see where they're at right now mentally. They were doing some great things, had a really nice run up the middle for a lot of yards, and then fumbled it away. So we'll see where their heads are at.
I'd love to see another turnover, but yeah, we'll have to see how the momentum is looking at the moment.
We do have a score update on the Regis Ralston Valley game.
Okay.
Ralston Valley is winning 21-14.
Okay, so that's a tight game there too, between two top 10 teams. We'll see Regis later this season.
Yeah, I think that Regis game will be a crucial win if we can pull it off this year.
It'll be a big game.
We actually have Pine Creek Regis back-to-back weeks, so that'll be some interesting games coming in.
Those are always tough. But these crosstown rivalry games can be brutal also. We got to get Pondo here first.
We do.
Pondo motions over to Trips on the top side of the thing. They go bubble screen.
Incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
Yeah, I think the Ponderosa game can kind of be like the set point for the season. I think even last year, that loss to Pondo, I think gave us kind of a little kick in the behind. And I don't know, it was definitely a crucial game that I think if we won could have had a little bit of a better impact on the season. I still was proud of the season, but this game, man, it just losing to a rival can take a toll on you.
Huge play right here, 3rd and 5.
Throws the ball, incomplete.
Nice.
Chatting with some of the players recently, they had a picture up in the weight room.
I heard.
From last year's loss with Pondo running the field. Gives them that motivation every day.
Yep.
Yeah, we all remember how Ponderosa rushed the field and got a little chippy. Talking to some of our kids today, they haven't forgotten that. They'd like some sweet revenge. Well, nice defensive stop right there to get Ponderosa off the field.
Got
3 and out.
Team coming out, Peyton Auckland.
Let's see if all we got to do is field this thing. Maybe put a little pressure.
Oof. Almost blocked.
Not a bad kick
Just
again.
Just catch it. Oh, we chickened out right there. That always is a problem.
Let it go. There we go.
Yeah.
Pondo recovered.
That's my thing. You just got to fair catch that thing and make sure you catch it. Luckily, it didn't bounce too far. All right, looks like we're going to start this thing about the 37-yard line. What do you say, fellas? Let's go down and get a score.
I would love to see a Titans touchdown coming in. I think that'll be a big game changer as well. I mean, we're still keeping it a little tight. I'd like to have some breathing room for the Titans.
Be nice to go into that 4th quarter with a little cushion. We got 3:07 left in the 3rd quarter.
See if Legend can spark something for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think a score right here could be a momentum shifter for offense and defense for the Titans.
Another full block. This play worked well earlier.
Pass.
Still works well.
And he's running.
Jaden Lawrence is loose. Still going.
Yeah, they're not going to
Touchdown,
catch him.
Titans.
That's a touchdown, Legend Titans.
Beautifully executed play.
Nice
Let's
job.
go, Titans.
Great fold block right there.
It's exactly what they needed right there.
Fold block. You had Bryant coming in a little
Go back and
motion.
watch that replay. Beautiful block.
That's about a 63-yard touchdown run there. No Pondo kid's going to catch him right there.
Oh, sir, Jaden Lawrence, man.
Legend
Very quick
kids
little
are
guy.
faster than Pondo kids. That's just science. Everybody knows it.
So that right there is a great momentum shifter. It's going to give us a little cushion. Hopefully defense goes out and continues to do some
Extra
work.
point is good.
21-7 is your new score. Legend up, 2:56 remaining here in the third quarter. Nice to have a little breathing room. Again, the nice replay there. That was a great job breaking that tackle right there. If he doesn't break that tackle, it's nothing. But then he got free, and then he just turned on the jets, and he was gone. Nice run.
I mean,
Nice play call right there. That's a play that they tried earlier and had some success. So nice to see him going back to what works.
We got Jaden running quick enough to be able to look back at these Pondo kids. That to me is impressive. As a running back, I always be like, nah, straight forward, keep running, don't look back. Jaden's got a little speed boost in him. He's got the ability to look back at the defenders.
All right, let's see where this kick goes here. Lining it up on the near hash. Let's see how fast 34 gets down there. What do you think, JD?
I'd say he's
If he's not
somewhat
the
quick
first one
guy.
down there, he might be walking home, is all I'm saying.
Castleview did finish the game 29-7, beating DC.
All right, we'll see DC later this season also. Here we go.
Sky kick.
Little pooch up to the 20.
It is Kotz, and he will be brought down at about the 32-yard line.
All right. Not bad, not bad. Now we need a good defensive stop right here. Three and out again would be excellent.
That would be very excellent, or a nice little turnover. I wouldn't mind to see a pick six from Peyton Auckland or Brody Shush.
Number 7's back in
Quick
at quarterback for. Oh, that. All right, that's not bad.
Not a
Had
bad
a,
Gain of
play.
about 2.
had a tackle
a
in the
broken tackle.
backfield. Got to finish tackles. Need to wrap up and run your feet. So 7's back in at quarterback for Ponderosa. It's kind of an interesting thing what they've got going on tonight. They've had 3 different guys play quarterback for them. So.
Looks like he's going to be passing.
Dropping deep, looking in the flat.
He is.
Okay,
down,
went
slipped
down.
on it.
That's almost
Sniper in the stands, looks like.
no gain.
So we got ourselves about a 3rd and 8.
See what old Coach Vogt dials up here on defense to get a stop.
Just past
Would you
2
look
minutes
at
left
that?
in the quarter.
We got Mr. Maddox Mobile Detailing in the chat. Free my brother. Heard he was booted from the game this evening, unfortunately, but I'm glad he's still joining us on the live stream.
And there's
another
interception.
Nate Sandy.
Nate Sandy, nice return on this as well, down to inside the 25-yard line. That's a big play. 3rd interception on the night for the Legend Titan
4th
defense.
interception.
That's the 4th?
We got Lucas, Eli, Carson, and now we just had Nate Sandy with the 4th pick.
I don't know if that's correct or not, but we'll go with it.
Math is hard. So 3rd or 4th interception. We'll see how that works out. Any way you slice it,
We also had the
let's do something with it this time.
Garen's little turnover, little strip and return.
We did have the fumble recovery. Yes, that was maybe the biggest one of the bunch because that one stopped a definite momentum gain for Ponderosa.
Run.
Decent little push up the middle.
3 on the gain there.
Kind of made something out of nothing right there.
I like how Jaden kind of works with that though. You know,
Tell you
get
what,
touched. And
he
he'll
runs
bounce
a
back.
little straight up and down, but he seems to weave his way through and find something when there's nothing there.
I mean, as a coach, that's all you can ask from a back. Just make something out of nothing. I mean,
There was nothing there.
Not
at
at
Ball
all.
it up about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Ponderosa's defense really getting after it right now.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's see what happens next.
Curious to see what the call is here. They try to run it again. I bet if they run it here, the clock will run down and we'll go to the quarter. He's going to try
Michael,
to pass.
let's go
it.
deep.
He's got a guy.
wide open,
Got a
Jeff
guy.
Baca.
Touchdown.
That's
Touchdown,
another
Jeff
legend
Baca.
Titan touchdown to Jeff Baca.
That's what,
Man.
2 for him on the night?
Yeah, I
One
mean,
receiver?
That is 2 for him on the night. Yeah, I think we got the math right on that one.
Good numbers coming in from the gentleman announcing. I mean, that's all you can ask for right there. We got Titans coming in with some super strong
Bit of a
momentum.
blown coverage there for Ponderosa. Their two guys kind of got in the way of each other, picked each other off a little bit. But we'll take it.
Looked like we almost
27-7
almost
right
had
now.
a man injured on that celebration.
Yeah, you got to watch yourself. Don't pull a hamstring celebrating. Many concussions have happened on celebrations. So, all right, let's pick up this point and make this thing a comfortable lead going into the fourth quarter. That's got it.
It's good.
All right, 28-7, Legend over Ponderosa. 27 seconds to play.
If my eyes are seeing things correctly, we got some Ponderosa students already leaving the game, and that stands over there, they're a wee bit quiet.
Yeah, they've gotten awfully silent. Yeah,
Haven't
it's
had
it's
much
hard to get
energy
out of
over
this
there.
parking lot, so they might want to head out early. You know, where do you kids head to after games these days? There's a new Mickey D's right down the street.
That poor Mickey D's is going to be struggling.
I suppose that the Pondo kids want to get that first to the drive-through, because if you get there after the Legend kids there might not be any burgers left.
There could be some fistfights in the parking lot as well, so they'll have to get there a little early.
Might spill over into the 7-Eleven. You never know.
That's true.
Not that we condone violence. Go home, be safe, kids. Be smart tonight. That's the dad speaking. All right, let's get a nice kick here again. See where this one ends up. See if we pooch this one or kick her deep. He lets this one rip. Gets good distance.
That's
That's
a good
going to
kick.
go right
Caught
to
at
the
the
one.
one.
Let's go. Get down
Gets
there
him
and
contained.
cover it.
Beautiful
That's-
coverage.
That's a great job.
Brought
Great
down at
tackle
around
right
the
there.
7-yard line-ish. They're going to spot him at about the 10. Great coverage on that.
That was a
kickoff.
great job. A team of Titans right there taking him down. Couldn't really see a number. It might have been Brody Shush down there first, but then nice rally into the ball. All right, so it looks like Pondo ball right about the 10-yard line. 90 yards to go to try to score. 20 seconds left on the clock for the third quarter.
Another run up the middle.
Quick
Gain
handoff.
of nothing. Stuffed.
8 at the line of scrimmage.
I would assume that's going to take us to the quarter. Clock's ticking down, and that will take us to the fourth quarter, where we have Legend Titans 28, Ponderosa Mustangs 7. We'll take a look at this fourth quarter coming up. I kind of definitely feels different than it did just what it seems like about 15 minutes ago.
It does. I mean,
Just actual 15 minutes ago on the actual clock, not game clock. It seemed like we were sitting here just sputtering, and finally we opened things up.
We
Things
did.
looking much better. Defense has done a great job holding Pondo to only 7 points. They've shut down their passing game quite a bit. That was the key. Last year, Ponderosa really got after us with the pass. They had a mobile quarterback, and they were throwing the ball all around on us, and we didn't do a great job necessarily with our coverages last year. So I think we've learned from that, made a lot of improvements this year, and these guys have not been open nearly as much.
I
So
mean,
great job.
3 interceptions on the night, maybe 4. We don't know.
Three
But
and a half.
still, I mean, the DBs have been turning up tonight. We've also stopped the run, so there's not much that Pondo can really do. I mean, there's nothing more you can ask for from that defense. Quarterback is dropping, lots of pressure.
Another one. And this one's
And
going
more.
back to the house. Peyton Auckland with the pick 6.
Make that 5
We got 4 or 5,
interceptions.
and we just got a pick 6. That's all that you could ask for right there. Goodness me.
I think Pondo's lucky they don't have as nice of a hill as we do here at Legend.
You know,
They'd be best friends with that.
They would.
that was just a nice read over the middle, and they took it back.
And a couple more white shirts are slowly leaving the stands over there.
You know, I haven't really been keeping any stats up here. Maybe that's what we need to add, a statistician up here to keep track of things. But I'm kind of wondering if the Pondo quarterbacks haven't completed more passes to Legend Titans tonight than they have their own receivers.
It is very, very possible. I don't mind it though. You know, he's got a nice ball, especially whenever it's oh my goodness. I just saw a man attempt to jump and block that. Did absolutely nothing.
Making that a 35-7 Legend lead.
All right. That's only 10 seconds into the fourth quarter, and now that score is pretty comfortable. Liking what we're seeing here from the Titans tonight. Wasn't quite sure earlier, but now things are definitely seeming like they're going to go pretty well here.
I see another goofy-looking Titan on the field, number 34. We'll have to see if he does anything impressive tonight.
He was in on that last tackle down there at the 10-yard line. He kind of finished off the tackle. So we'll give him that. Maybe his mom will give him a ride home or something. Coach Thielen was out there on the field getting everything squared away with the referees. So
not sure what that was, but we got loud noises coming from the student section, hoping everyone is safe. By the sounds of the cheering, I would guess we're all right.
sounded like fireworks. We've seen fireworks on the field, that's for sure. All right, let's see what we do with this kick. Pooch it or kick it deep. Right now, I'm thinking kick it deep. There's still not much wind out there going on, but made it beautiful kick right to the 1-yard line. Last one. See what he does this time. Unloads the boot again. This thing's going right to, yeah,
Beautiful
that's a touchback. That's a great kick right there. That's what you want. High school ball, I always say there's two things. Kick it to the end zone if you can. If you can't, I like the pooch kick. Just takes the return out of the equation. Kids run at different speeds. You can tell them a million times, stay in your lane, but one kid's going to run faster than the next. Next thing you know, you got a gap, and a big touchdown on your end becomes a 6 on the other one, and then you lose all your momentum.
I believe those are mortars that we are hearing right now.
We got an early celebration going on down in the student section.
Somebody took a trip to Wyoming this afternoon, maybe. Seems to be some confusion on Ponderosa's side. Their quarterback forgot to run out onto the field.
Quarterback's confused all night, throwing the ball to the defense.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Hands this one off, run up the middle. Not much there. Swarm tackled by a host of Legend Titans. Maybe picked up, we'll call it 1.5.
We got another shout out coming in from Peggy Jones, shouting out Raymond Bergner from Lincoln, California.
All right, add California to the states that we've heard from today.
Love Raymond, he's a great kid. Glad to see that he's also worked his way up on the roster.
Okay, it's going to be 3rd and long for Ponderosa.
Third and long. See if we can get another stop here. I believe from here I heard the Ponderosa call it was throw the ball to the defense again. So we'll see if that happens on this play.
It's the play that's worked best all night for us. That's going to be a sack, though.
Beautiful sack. Loss of a lot.
Looks like Wyatt
Bristow on the sack. Nice job coming there off the edge.
very happy with that one.
Getting good pressure on the Pondo quarterback.
JT, I got a question. Actually, I got a question for both of you.
Yes, sir.
So we got Quinn's mom in the chat. She's hoping that Mr. Quinn Williams can get some playing time. He was a player for you guys. What do you say?
Quinn's a great
you
kid.
think if you're a coach on the field, you putting him in?
I'd put him in. I'd send him on an Army blitz and let magic happen.
I do like that call.
Yeah, we'll see if they start putting some subs in, letting some younger kids get some time against Ponderosa.
I'm for that. Up 4 scores right now in the 4th quarter.
Looks like the starters are staying in for the offense at least. This is Ponderosa, though, so you know what? If you can score more, you probably do.
This is great turnaround, too, from that last game last week. I mean, this is all the Titans could ask for right here. This is going to be a great little feeling they're going to have going to that locker room, listening to some chicken fried tonight.
Juju telling the crowd to quiet down a little bit. They're loud and proud, as they should be.
We got a keeper.
Michael keeping the ball.
Well, that was a little bit of that was almost a miss exchange right there. That could have been a problem.
Gain of 2.
One thing I've noticed, we've got to smooth out some of those mesh exchanges a little bit. Clock stops with 9:57 remaining in the 4th quarter.
So we got Michael dropping back.
Got a couple seconds. He's looking deep.
Lots of time.
Looking deep, got a guy.
Just overthrew.
Overthrew Brian there for the.
Not a bad idea at all right there. I like the play.
Take a shot.
I like
Brian
on the
Doyle
deep
also
ball.
back from a little injury. It's good to see him running full speed again. I mean,
Yes,
he's all going to have trouble after that Regis game last year with that knee, but I'm glad to see him back out on the field.
Yeah, I love seeing that kid play. I'd love to see him get a catch. He works really hard. He's worked hard to get back. Known that kid for a long time, since he was a little squirt running around here when I coached back here about 8 years ago or so.
Another pass.
Little
Nice
screen to
timing.
Reichen out in front.
How about
Keeps
Reich?
running.
All right. It's going to
Sets
bring
us
up.
into
It's enough to move the chain.
3rd and short.
Yeah, it's going to be just short.
Sets us up for a good opportunity to try to squeeze in
4th
this
and
first.
1 it looks like.
4th and 1. We know we're going to go for it here. A lot of players going in and out.
Getting some big bodies down in the middle. Let's see what
I'm
they
thinking
got.
they're going to pull a guard. Nate Sandy's going to lead up and block, and we're going to give it right there to Reichen.
There it is, and he broke free.
You know what? We didn't
He's
want the
got room
first
to
down. We
work
wanted
with.
a touchdown.
Reichen Banks.
Reichen
Attaboy, Reich.
to the end zone. There we go.
Just keep running that score up on these little ponies. Beautiful play. Beautiful blocks. Attaboy, Reichen.
Another 6 for Legend, putting them up 41-7.
Okay.
Very
9
well
minutes left
executed
to
play
go.
right there.
That was a nice, yeah, they pulled the guard like we talked about. That was Cruz once again pulling around there, getting a nice block. Nice job up front there.
And
Reich can turn on the Jets.
Yeah, Reich like Jaden, man. Two athletes, I mean, they're just fast guys, and once they get little break room, they're gone.
Hey, Reichen's special. He's a sophomore. He's just got another gear. He's got something special in him, no doubt about it. Great to see him get in the end zone. 42-7, Legend Titans over Ponderosa. Great lead block by Nate Sandy there too, number 5, springing Reichen to the outside. And then it's just a foot race that Reichen's not going to lose. Okay, another kickoff opportunity. We've had quite a few of these. There's Nora. She's happy. She's loving the score right there.
Showing the scoreboard, 42-7. Lining up, we got Carson Flowers for another kickoff.
Let's see if he can hit that end zone again. Yep, great kick. That's what you love. Love to see that. All right, defense is coming back out. 9:12 left on the clock. Let's see what Ponderosa does. I think it's time to wave the white flag, Pondo. We'll see if they keep hucking the ball around or if they just try to run it a little bit, run some clock.
Yeah, hucking the ball around is most likely going to end up in the defensive's hands. So we'll have to
Seems to
see
be the
what
theme of the night.
Ponderosa is feeling.
Student section getting smaller and smaller by the minute.
I don't think I've heard him cheering since the second half.
15's back in at quarterback for Ponderosa, and they do just run the ball. Pretty good gain right there, about 5 yards. Going to be 2nd and 5. Clock's running. We just went under 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Got it. They are going to throw the ball again. And
Oh.
they almost threw it back to the defense.
Nearly picked off again. Bettendorf almost got his second INT. Or is it 3rd or 4th, JT? I've lost count.
I think we're up to 5 interceptions on the night.
Man.
The numbers just keep stacking. Hopefully we're correct.
And a fumble recovery.
Someday these kids are going to say, remember that game when we had 17 interceptions against Ponderosa?
Looking deep, overthrown.
Yeah, this quarterback's completion rate is certainly below 20 this evening.
Yeah, he came in throwing over 65% of his passes were complete coming into this game, but I don't think he's seen a defense quite like the Legend Titans.
Fourth and 5, looks like they brought the kicking team out. Peyton and Champ in the backfield.
Nice job catching the punt that time. Nice
Peyton's
return.
got some room to work
Attaboy,
with.
Peyton.
Out at the 40.
Nice
return.
job. Nice return.
Back into Pondo territory. Crowd is loving this one.
So if I had to guess, we got the Titans, and they're going to keep it on the ground for most likely the rest of the game. Eat up on that clock, and hopefully just finish this game off with a beautiful win. .8:20 left in this final quarter of the Legend Titans versus Ponderosa Mustangs. And
Looks like got some starters in there, but a few. I got number 15, Aiden Parker, is in at receiver. Nice run, nice cut right there. Good run.
Gain of about 11, it looks like. Enough for the first down. Jaden Lawrence with the carry. Eight minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
yeah, I mean, as we eat the clock up, there's nothing wrong with running one into the end zone again.
Jaden Lawrence with the carry again, running up the field. He's got some more
Jaden
room to
Lawrence.
work with.
Stay in bounds. That's all right. That's all right.
Gain
Beautiful
of what
run right
looks to
there.
be like 30 yards almost.
Clock is going to stop to move the chains anyway. But sometimes you got to recognize the situation.
We do have a flag on the play. Could be a holding call.
Looks like it
Based
might
on
be
what I
coming
see,
back.
it will be a holding call. It's okay.
You win some, you lose some.
You do. This gives us opportunity to eat more clock up. Yep, so that penalty will be against the Titans. Back them up a little bit. Nothing wrong with that.
This also gets the clock running again, which isn't a bad thing right now.
It does. Helps us eat a little bit more of that clock up.
We are drawing back for a little pass.
Michael rolling out into the flat, not looking, holding it himself.
Stay in. It's all right.
Right there, when he gets a little bit more experience,
Yeah, he's a young buck.
He'll learn just to slide right there to stay in bounds and keep the clock running. 7:30 left. Clock is stopped as he stepped out of bounds. 2nd and 6 coming up. There's the play that's worked a lot tonight. Cruz on the pole. Reichen with another nice cut.
Reichen banks up the sideline again.
And he's out at about the 3-yard line. Great run.
I think this game has been a great showcase of kind of all we have right here. We've shown off our beautiful running plays with these beautiful running backs. We've had a lot of nice passing plays this evening. I mean, this team is looking like a completely flipped around team from that Castleview game.
Yeah. Fewer mistakes tonight. Need to clean up the penalties a little bit. A few miscues with some snaps and some exchanges with quarterback, running back, but nothing that we can't clean up at practice. Cruz with the pull. This time we're looking for the
intercepted.
Oh. Let's see if
Michael tracking him down.
Yeah.
Michael does take him down. Unfortunate interception right there. Hopefully the strong defense from the Titans can hold off the Mustangs for a little bit longer.
Great recovery by Michael, getting down the field, not letting that pick 6 happen.
I believe that was Michael's first pick of
It's
the
good
night.
hustle by Logan White, too. Big offensive lineman who was right down there getting in on that action, too.
I think it was just Michael felt bad for Ponderosa's quarterback, so he kind of wanted to, share the love of throwing interceptions tonight.
Hey, look, guys, I can throw that, too.
Someone had to do the charity work tonight.
Yeah. It is for a good cause, remember. That's Michael's donation of Folds of Honor.
Love to see it.
Got 15 rolling out. Big hit right there.
Jamar putting the pressure on. Love to see healthy Jamar out there.
We do, man. It's great to see Jamar out there. It's great to see Billy out there staying healthy. All these D linemen. We have a really good, tough defensive line this year. It's great to see all those men just putting some great pressure on.
Got to keep them all healthy. Last year, man, too many injuries, lost them. That was rough. Good to see, especially their senior years, they can be back out there.
See if we can put some more pressure on.
Another quick little pass. That is intercepted
There we go.
again.
Lucky number 7, I believe.
Goodness me.
I've even lost count.
We do have a flag on the play. Not sure what was going on in that little mix-up down there.
It was
Hondo's offense is walking off the
And
field.
another
And then late
play.
flag.
I would have to guess Ponderosa's getting a little feisty as they're upset that they've thrown more to the defense than the offense.
Pondo just wanted to show that they're better at throwing interceptions.
our game ball might need to go to the Ponderosa quarterbacks.
I don't doubt it. I mean, he's had a beautiful game thrown to the defense.
Looks like Legend offense is slowly starting to take the field.
Offset penalties looks like. And looks like it will be Titans offense coming out.
Yeah, both of those will be dead ball fouls. They'll offset. Referees just trying to keep reins in on this. Got another 6 minutes, 19 seconds left on the clock.
All right, here we go.
Looks like clock started. Looks like we are going to run the ball up the middle. Nice little bounce out play.
It's got some room to run. First
play.
down.
Try to stay in bounds,
Great
but
run,
it's
yeah.
all right.
Need to stop running to the boundary. Need to stay in bounds. Right now, the clock needs to just tick down more than you need the yards.
Yeah.
Stopped at 6 minutes and 13 seconds.
Nice to see the O-line, though, starting to mesh together a little bit, making some holes for the running backs in the second half.
Another run right up the middle. Staying in bounds.
Staying in bounds, about a 9-yard gain. They might be giving us enough for the first. We'll see. Looked like a little bit.
Can't tell if they're marking them short or not here.
I think they stopped the clock to take a look at it. I wonder if
Oh, we have a penalty on the play.
Oh, okay.
Legends walking back. Looks like they could
That's
be
fine.
a holding call.
Refs are feeling bad for Pondo. This typically happens at the end of the games. No worries.
Well, let's get the clock running again, I believe.
That looked like a 15-yard penalty, so I'm
Actually, it won't start the clock. We went out of bounds the play before. All right, pushes us way back. That's okay.
So we got first and forever, but the way we've been running, I think we'll be all right. Just stay in bounds, kill some clock.
Quick pass into the flat. He's got some room to run.
That's Mr. Brian Doyle.
That's Reich and
Unfortunately,
That's right.
oh, that's Reich. Unfortunately, there is another flag on the play. Looked like another holding call on the offense. I believe Jeff Baca had a little hold there, unfortunately.
Might be a block in the back.
Could be
It
looking
also
at
could be a
first
block in
and
the
30.
back. Yep, was. So, yeah, it's going to be a first and forever.
This is a new way to run the clock out.
Yeah, they're going backwards. Not customary, but sometimes somewhat effective.
I think they've moved the ball more than Pondo has.
Kind of wonder if Pondo has more yards, penalty yards on us than they have actual gained yards at this point.
Very
That's what I'm
possible.
wondering.
Very possible.
Again, statistics are a little little fuzzy tonight. Not quite sure. That's
Another
good enough run. Nothing wrong with that.
Gain of 3.
Get some yards. Keep the clock running right now. When it's second and forever, sometimes just get some yards, get the clock run, and a punt might be your best friend here.
Yeah, if we can pull off a good little punt, hold Ponderosa. I mean, at this point, it's just a matter of let's just kill the clock. Who knows? Maybe Ponderosa's feeling kind and he'll help us kill the clock.
Nice shifty
That's
run.
another good little run right there.
Gain of about 7, keeping the clock rolling.
Be about 3rd and 13 coming up. We just went under 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter.
Already starting to see some cars leave the stadium. Liking the way this looks, making it a quick trip home.
Yeah, that Ponderosa student section is pretty irrelevant now.
Michael looking deep.
Going deep. Got Baca deep.
And
it's
Jeff
caught.
Baca with the catch,
Made the catch
and
he's
more.
fighting for it. That's a
Touchdown,
touchdown.
legend.
He just dragged the
What
defender.
a play
Wow.
from Jeff Baca. JT,
Jeff Baca,
if I'm
man.
not mistaken,
that will
play
get
may
us
end
to a
up-
running clock right there.
That play may end up on Barstool Legend tomorrow morning.
That's a three-peat right there.
That is. Jeff
That's
Baca
3 for
with
Mr.
3
Baca.
touchdowns this evening. What an athlete, man. That's just nothing better than that play right
Michael
there.
airing it out, 3rd and 17 miles, and picks up the first and more. Baca just fighting right there.
Jeff's been hitting the weight room lately. We can see that for sure.
I want Baca on my fantasy team.
Doesn't skip the leg day, does
No,
he?
he does not.
He just kept driving right there and said, no, I'm not done yet. I'm going to keep going.
So that brings it.
We're at a running clock, so we're at 3:35 right now on my mark, and the clock will run all the way down. So 3.5 minutes from now, we will be celebrating a Titan victory.
It's amazing what Jeff can do when his nose isn't broken.
For real.
That extra point makes it 49-7. Legend Titans comfortably out in front.
Yeah, I'd say we have a comfortable lead now. And I think at half, we were a little dicey. We had a little 14-7 score, and now Titans have just.
Now this is a great momentum boost right here. Let's see if we can keep this going to the Legacy game. We had to get this game was a revenge game. Next week is a revenge game. Legacy came here last year and kind of pushed us around. They were definitely more physical than we were, and we got to take care of business. We got to go up. For those of you planning in states far away, we will be playing at a 4 o'clock Mountain game next Friday. We have the odd 4 o'clock start because there are 2 games at the stadium up north. We'll be playing at, I forget the name of the stadium, but it's at Mountain Range High School. One of the stadiums up there is under construction from what I've been told, so they're going back-to-back games. So we got a 4 o'clocker next week against Legacy.
The Legend crowd is loving this game right now.
Student section is still nearly fully intact on the Legend side. A lot to celebrate tonight.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about our student section too, is they're always committed to the team. I mean, it's nice 16. It's been a long game, but everyone wants to be here for this Ponderosa win.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Crazies have been doing a great job. They're showing up at all events. They were at volleyball the other night going crazy for our volleyball girls. They've been at soccer things. They've been going to softball. They've been doing all kinds of things. So a lot of great things, a lot of school spirit going on right now. We have a great school. I love teaching there. Love being a part of the Legend community. So love to see that the kids getting excited about this as well.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, I see a lot of teachers down there trying to kind of corral children, but I don't know if they're going to be able to hold back this wave of kids from rushing the field. I think the Pondo students are kind of trying to get out of here before they see the wave.
Kids going to hit the field, or are they going to get stopped?
That's a great question. I don't know.
They're going to end up on the field.
My money's with you.
Hey, it's going to be a well-deserved rush into the field. So this has been a great game.
This one's going to feel great for them.
We got 51 seconds left in play. The game is just about over.
Those of you who can't get enough of Legend football, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, your freshman team, which I will be coaching, plays at Ponderosa High School, followed by an 11 o'clock game in the morning against Ponderosa's JV team. So hopefully we complete the 3-game sweep this weekend of Ponderosa and make sure that they know that we officially own this town.
Again, we'll shout out the sponsors. Thank you for all of them for just sponsoring this beautiful football team. Thank you again for everyone joining us tonight for this game. And, we appreciate you guys for joining in and watching this beautiful win against Ponderosa.
Got some backups in now on the defense.
There we go. And that's the game, 49-7.
49-7. What a great win for the Legend Titans. Congratulations to Coach Thielen on a big win tonight. We'll all celebrate this one for a long, long time.
Kids are not going anywhere yet. This is surprising.
No, I mean, props to our students for being humble enough to not go extremely crazy as did Ponderosa last year. We felt a little bad for the quarterback for throwing all those interceptions. So,
hey, well, thanks for everybody who is sticking around here till the end, watching us with us, and appreciate you watching on the live stream here tonight on YouTube. Thanks to the producers and everyone backstage doing all the heavy lifting so we can watch some football and talk to you about it. Thanks. Have a good night. Go Titans.